Hello, my name is Trainer Josh, and I'm bringing you a video. This time it's going to be my week one of season three of the SBL versus Trainer Silver, and yeah, this week we kind of have a tough matchup, but at the same time I feel like I have the proper Pokemon to handle his threats to my best extent. So yeah, without further ado, um, you can see his team on the side right here. I was able to, I edited a little picture. I grabbed it, and now you see it on the side. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But now that you see his team, I might as well say my team, my full squad, and my squadron consists of Manaphy, Garchomp, Amoonguss, Sylveon, Mamoswine, Cobalion, Electros, Braviary, Mega Camerupt, Skuntank, Mesprit, and Carbink. And as you can tell, I brought most of my Pokemon that I listed right off the bat, such as Manaphy and Garchomp. So you'll be able to listen to me talk about my team and what I feel like I could be possibly weak to if he does bring it. So without further ado, my first Pokemon that I'm going to show off is my Manaphy. Turtwigs is the is the nickname. Throwback to Cubchoo's, the Manaphy from Joey Pokegame's UCL squad. But yeah, this week I'm bringing a Rain Dance Rest Scald Toxic Manaphy with max HP, max defense, bull nature. Um, yeah, with the leftovers. And this is a very, very, very bulky spread. Like normally when you see Manaphy, you see either like a setup set or just a mono attacking set, or sub tail glow 3 attacks, etc. But at this time, if you look at his team, I don't really have much I can set up on except possibly the Bronzong, or yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I really, and maybe the Wigglytuff, but like I felt like bringing the set was good for multiple reasons. One being because I don't have a switch in Entei. Like if I bring even if I bring max HP Mega Camerupt, Bandit Sacred Fire is gonna do a lot of damage, and it gets Bulldoze as well. And I don't want to risk Bulldoze. And look at the rest of my team. I don't want to take Sacred Fires with my Garchomp because I might get burned. Sylveon's out of switch in, and Amoonguss gets annihilated. So yeah, this was pretty much my only option for Entei. It also handles Garchomp when it's not in the sand, and it also handles T-Tar if he's not special. And even if he is special, I don't take too much from Dark Pulse. So there you go. And with this set, I can also force Toxics out of his Milotic and will it down little by little. Even though he will be getting a Marvel Scale boost, it's not the worst thing in the world. And it does kind of lose to like a Rest, Calm Mind, Gothitelle with like yeah, if it's a Rest, Calm Mind, Gothitelle, I pretty much lose the game. So I need to make sure I don't get trapped by Gothitelle if he does bring it. So yeah. And what else can I really say about this? The only thing it doesn't stop is a Reckless Adamant Life Orb Hitmonlee, which by the way I don't have a switch into my team to that. Like if he brings it, I kind of have to force offensive pressure onto it. Like I can't switch into anything. Like if he's Adamant Life Orb or Adamant Ban High Jump Kick, it 2 KOs Amoonguss because I'm not bringing defensive Amoonguss. Well, I'm not bringing physically defensive Amoonguss. You'll see what it is later on. And my Garchomp, even though it does outspeed, I can't switch it in, so I could switch him once, but if he had, I'm not sure. Does Hitmonlee get Ice Punch? Here, let me check. Actually, like I'm actually not 100% sure. Let me check really quick. Actually, oh god, his team just disappeared. I'll bring it back up. Okay, anyways, Hitmonlee. I don't want to look like an idiot, but I think it gets Ice Punch. It doesn't get Ice Punch, so I guess it makes Garchomp a somewhat switch in, but it can't take 2 high jump kicks. That's basically the main point that I'm trying to bring out there. Anyways, let's put the team back up there, and it disappeared again. God dang it, man! I'm so bad at this. Anyways, yeah, that's my Manaphy set. Like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's supposed to handle most of his physical hitters. The only physical hitter it doesn't handle is Hitmonlee if it's the Reckless Life or Band set. If he's the Unburdened Fake Out set, then I can handle it pretty well because I can eat a high jump kick, go for rest, and go. I can eat a high jump kick, go for the Rain Dance, and then go for rest, and I kind of like outstall it. So and then I can't handle his Trevenant because Horn Leech is a thing, and that's gonna do a lot of damage. So that's my Manaphy set. Its goal is to just shut down Entei and possibly his Garchomp and his T-Tar and try to burn Scald. And I have the Toxic on there for Pokemon such as the Regis, the Milotic, and the Wigglytuff. Anyways, my second Pokemon, you know what, man? That's so annoying. I don't know why it does that. It wasn't doing that before, but now it is. Yeah, it's doing that now. I don't understand. I don't understand. Can you please just stay on there? No. It's gonna disappear every time, and I can't do anything about that apparently. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Anyways, my Krakatoa, the Mega Camera up with Fire Blast, Earth Power, Explosion, and Flash Cannon. Explosion, just in case I need to get out of there and I want to get damage off, because even with the minus attack nature, Explosion does a lot to almost anything except the Bronzong, which gets annihilated by Fire Blast unless he's heat proof, and if he's heat proof, then I can hit it with Earth Power, which is even better. Like looking at his team, his only counter to this is the Milotic. Milotic is pretty much the only counter. And Gothito, if it's a calm mindset, I can explode on it, and I can get a free switch into pretty much anything. And it destroys the Leavanny unless he's Focus Sash. Wigglytuff can't eat 2 Fire Blasts. Entei gets destroyed by an Earth Power. Shaman gets destroyed by a Fire Blast. And I can eat 1 Twistbex Earth Power. It doesn't do a lot to Regis because it has 200 base special defense, but it will do a good amount of damage. Depends on the spread. Milotic is pretty much the only Pokemon I could eat any hit from this thing. Right, this thing is here to pretty much wall break. I have the Flash Cannon so I can deal with Wigglytuff better. I don't have to risk the Fire Blast miss. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And it also hits T-Tar hard if I don't want to predict. I can just click the Flash Cannon if I predict this. If I predict this Wigglytuff to switch, or possibly his Regis to switch. But yeah, this thing is meant to wall break, like to break down his Bronzong if he brings it, to break down his T-Tar if he brings it, to break down his Wigglytuff if he brings it, and to even break down the Milotic with Earth Power, because it will do a good amount of damage, even if he's specially defensive. Anyways, my next Pokemon is McNeil, the Eel, the Electros. I'm bringing the max HP, max special attack for defense, because I didn't want to put it in special defense because of the Assault Vest. It doesn't need it, so I might as well put it in defense. So anyways, let's talk about McNeil the Eel really quick here. McNeil the Eel has a purpose, and that is to Volt Switch because his ground type Pokemon is a Mega Garchomp, and I have HP Ice for that monster. So that's pretty good, and I can't die to it unless he's like, I can't think of the top of my head of Sandforce boost all physical attacks or just ground type moves. I'm pretty sure it's only ground type moves. Yeah, I'm not dumb. It's only ground type moves. So if it comes down to it, I probably can't eat an Outrage because it has like base 170 attacks, so I can't do that most likely. I can't remember on the top of my head if I actually can live it or not, but even if I can, I don't want to risk it. I have a Sylveon, and I can just pivot around those two. But yeah, I have a McNeil, the Eel, and he's here to click Flamethrower against Shaman, and possibly the Bronzong, and the Trevenant. HP Ice for the Garchomp, and possibly the Trevenant, and possibly the Shaman. He has Volt Switch and Thunderbolt for Stab and Initiative. Possibly Pokemon such as the freaking Gothito, so I can switch. And Thunderbolt for main stab on pretty much all of his Pokemon. Mainly the Milotic, because Milotic will not enjoy a modest max special attack Thunderbolt. It just won't. But yeah, and that's pretty much the purpose of McNeil the Eel. And that's it. It's pretty self-explanatory. And let me put the thing back up. Next Pokemon is Amoonguss. Amoonguss is rocking max special defense, max HP for defense, because I might as well have some defense investment. With this spread, I can pretty much eat any hit from Shaman as long as I don't get my special defense lowered by Seed Flare. I can eat a Psychic from a Specs Shaman. From a modded Specs Shaman can only do like 45% to this thing, and I can hit it with a Sludge Bomb, Grass Knives to hit Pokemon such as his T-Tar, his Milotic, and his Garchomp really, really hard. And Spore is I can put a Pokemon to sleep, because putting Pokemon to sleep is pretty fun, because it's only Sleep Absorber or Shaman, which doesn't want to switch into this, and Trevenant, which I guess can switch into it, especially a Sludge Bomb. But I do have the Toxic. I have Toxic on this thing to whittle down Milotic, because as you can see, I don't have a lot for Milotic on my team. I just don't. And it's also for the Wigglytuff. It's also for the Leavanny, even though Sludge Bomb gets the job done. And it is also for Pokemon I predict the switch, such as Entei. I can hit it with a Toxic, and I can whittle it down one little by little. Especially with my automatic switch into Manaphy, it's going to be constantly taking toxic damage, pretty much. And this thing keeps disappearing, and I don't like that. Okay. No, I might try to pause the video every time I'm gonna pause the video every time I'm gonna switch. That way you guys don't see it switching, or I mean like disappearing. That might work. I'm gonna try that next. Anyways, my next Pokemon is going to be Sylveon. I have no idea if that pause actually worked, but I think it did. Anyways, my Sylveon spread is max HP, max defense set with with Hyper Voice, Swish, Protect, and Toxic. The nickname is Click Hyper Voice because I couldn't think of a better name. Probably will think of a name eventually for week 2, which is pretty fun. I might think I don't know what to name a Sylveon. Like most of the names are pretty stupid, so I'll think of one eventually. Anyways, it's Hyper Voice because Hyper Voice is great. Wish because it's great. Protect because I can protect Wish against almost anything on his team, and Toxic so I can whittle down stupid Pokemon such as Milotic. And then the only problem with the set is that I can't touch the freaking, Bronzong. But as long as I have Krakatoa, I can't. Like, Bronzong is not a problem, really. Because I 100% guarantee you he will bring Levitate. Because he needs a wall to Garchomp. He doesn't want to just get blown back by Garchomp's Earthquake. So I'm pretty sure he is going to, rock the Levitate. Anyways, yeah, this Pokemon is meant to just be a cleric, even though I don't have Heal Bell, but I felt like Heal Bell was unnecessary. The only thing it'd be good for is if I wanted to keep my Garchomp a check to Entei, which is it's not my check to Entei, so it's not needed. And if I wanted to be a cleric to Manaphy, Manaphy is his own cleric with Rest, Rain Dance. So pretty much I did not need Heal Bell. The only reason why I need Heal Bell is for burns. And even if this Milotic tries to Skull Burn me, Manaphy is my switching. So there you go. I don't really need Heal Bell. Is all I'm trying to say. I'm going on and on about why I don't need Heal Bell, and I'm just listing examples. But there you go. Sylveon, yeah, it can eat hits from Entei if it needs to. Like if it's already toxic and I want to eat a Sacred Fire, I can stay in and go for Wish and Protect. Even if I do get burned, it's not a problem. And I can also 1v1 the Wigglytuff most likely. And as well as possibly 1v1 the Leavanny, as well as 1v1 the Regice, as well as 1v1 the Milotic, and I can't 1v1 Gothitelle if it's the stupid Choice Scarf trick rest set. That set is terrible. But it walls a lot of stuff on his team. It also walls the Shaman unless he gets the Sea Flare drops on me, which is a problem if he does. But you can't Sea Flare is a broken move really. Let's face it. And that's basically my Sylveon. So I'm bringing my Fire, Water, Grass core this week, which is pretty sweet. Like I want to see how these 3 work together, even though Camerupt isn't really incorporated with this too. But it could be, like if he sends out his Milotic, this thing is my switching, this thing is my switching, if it comes down to it. And it also kind of helps me with the Shaman for Manaphy, because I have these 2, and that's great. But I'm glad to see these 3 work together. I couldn't bring my Dragon Steel Fairy Core because Cobalion didn't have the best team matchup in the world. Even though it did absolutely destroy Terra close combat. But this Pokemon was definitely better in my opinion, which the last Pokemon on my team, and that is my Garchomp. Man, I'm really hoping I'm nailing those pauses. Anyways, I'm bringing Donald Trump the Garchomp because me and my friends, we like to joke around with Donald Trump, and we like to put his name on our Pokemon. And if there was any Pokemon I was going to put Donald Trump's name on, it was going to be this one. Not including the new Pokemon Sun and Moon Donald Trump Weasel Pokemon thing. But this Pokemon is Earth Power. I mean, not Earth Power. That's a terrible move. Earthquake, Outrage, Stealth Rock, and Fire Blast, just in case I want to hit the Bronzong for some damage. That way I put it in range of Fire Blast no matter what. But I think even if he is specially defensive, he gets destroyed by it. But just for damage, because Bronzong you can't necessarily touch me unless it has HP Ice, and most Bronzongs don't run HP Ice except me. But I'm the only one that's run HP Ice Bronzong, I'm pretty sure, except for Polymac. But I don't think you guys know who Polymac is. But yeah, I have Earthquake sets for huge stab because his Earthquake switching does not really exist. His Earthquake switching are all weak to Fire Blast, which is kind of a cool reason to have Fire Blast in there. Even though I don't have any investment of Fire Blast, I still do a lot of damage because Fire Blast is Fire Blast. I have Outrage just in case I want to just annihilate his Garchomp. Just in case I don't want that Garchomp around anymore, I just click Outrage and destroy it. And it's also it also just does huge damage to his team, including the Entei, the Leavanny, the Regice. Like his whole team besides Bronzong gets, and Wigglytuff, the stupid fat fairy pink blob thing. Doesn't get hit by outrage, but everything else does, so that makes it great. So pun was not intended. But this Pokemon is meant to be a wall breaker with my camera ups. So what? So the team plan and the team weakness. Team plan is to basically try to get Starfrock up on this thing because he has a Regice, but I don't think he'll bring Regice. Like he could bring Sticky Web because Sticky Web is a good thing with Mega Garchomp in the sand. Actually, now that I think about it, but battle has already happened. Everything's already gone down, so it's too late now to do anything about it. But the point is that this team is meant to wall break with Garchomp and Mega Camerupts. Turtwigs is supposed to switch into physical threats, unless it's like an adamant ban Hitmonlee, which is such a threat. Oh my god, man, I just have no switch-ins. And well, Sylveon and Manaphy are going to be my physical walls. Man, where's my grammar? And then my lose memes, my Among Us is going to be my switch into pretty much anything, including Wigglytuff, Shaman, and even the Milotic, if it comes down to it. Even though Manaphy is a better wall to Milotic, even if it has detail, which is kind of irrelevant to Manaphy in this case because he doesn't have Tail Glow. And then McNeil the Eel is, I love saying that, McNeil the Eel is here to force initiative on all of his Pokemon because his ground type is 4 times weak to Ice, and that's great. So great. But, that's the team. That's the team squad. The worst case scenario is if he has Sticky Webs on the field and there's a Mega Garchomp with Stand Up on the field because there's really no switch-ins to it at that point except Skarmory. Because if you run a full physical Garchomp, you don't run Fire Blast most of the time. You could, but you don't most of the time. Oh, wait. I just said that, and I'm running Fire Blast max attack Garchomp on my team. Rip. But, that's not the point. The point is that this team is going to go 1-0, because this is one of my favorite teams that I've ever drafted. I love this team to death. And, look at this team. It's full of monsters. I have a huge dragon. I have a volcano on my team. I have a Pokemon that's going to yell at you like my mom when I get bad grades. She's gonna Sylveon's gonna hit you with the chancla, and yeah, it's gonna be a bad time. I have my mushroom, so you can get all high and fall asleep, and he can hit you with poison, and poison you, and you get whittled down by his drugs. That's great. And McNeil the Eel, he's gonna get his mouth and he's gonna suck on you, and he's gonna whittle down your energy. He's gonna whittle down your energy until you freaking faint. This team is just. It's full of monsters. I can't wait to just use these monsters to perfection. Anyways, that's the team Teambuilder. Teambuilder. Ha. Really, really, really great, Joshua. Really great. But the SB this is my first ever SBL Teambuilder, and the next video will be my first SBL battle, which is pretty fun. So yeah, that's the team. If you think there was anything wrong with the team, you could tell me, and don't say it's weak to adamant, reckless, Hitmonlee, because I don't have a switch into that thing. I just don't. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you liked it, like, comment, and tell me if there was anything I could have done better, because I tried doing everything better this week. So yeah, au revoir and peace.